keep it going for Steve Cody.
Wow. It is easy. It is A, a thrill, and B, daunting to be the youngest comedian here tonight. So deal with me, all right? I'm just out of high school. So are you enjoying yourselves? Are you having a good time tonight? Everything's cool?
Yeah.
I don't care. I just thought I would ask. So I just flew in from Manchester, New Hampshire, and boy, are my arms tired. That's the oldest joke in comedy, but it sets up my first story. I hate flying. Flying, business travel is the bane of my existence. And the experience is just absolutely horrific. It starts with the flight attendant. Regardless of race, creed, color, origin, sexual persuasion, the flight attendant is always an asshole. And the flight attendant will always say, ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to the front of the cabin for some important security and safety instructions. At United Airlines, your security is our #1 priority. As for your comfort and convenience, we could literally give a flying fuck. And from there, it's delays, right? Every single flight I take is delayed. I have had so many delays that I can tell just by the pilot's inflection and his pauses how bad the delay will be. So for example, I'll get two ahs equal a 2-hour delay. Just for your own personal reference, 1 ah equals 1 hour. Captain Stanley Kowalski calling from the cockpit, over. Now where else would he be? That cloud we just passed, where else would he be? Got some good news and some bad news. They always have good news and bad news, and the bad news is always catastrophic. So the good news is we've got a really strong tailwind, and we're going to be arriving a full 30 minutes ahead of schedule, over. And you're sitting there and you're thinking, okay, here it comes. Bring it on. On the other hand, I just got in touch with the folks at NYCC, and yeah, they've shut down the airport because of the weather, so we're going to be diverting over to White Plains. That said, thank you folks for flying United Airlines. We do know you have other options. Other options? Like what? Suicide? The suicide joke didn't work with you. No, I respect that. Who likes suicide? It's not an upbeat type of thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you would be the ladies, gentlemen. Watch that with the nose. Right? What is that? He just smashed her in the nose.
Abusive.
Wow, has he been hitting you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I'm desperate though. So
all right, you know what? Later after the show, please. I have 2 lines of revenue. Comedy is one, counseling is the other. Wow. Stop it. Ladies, I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Ladies and gentlemen, Bugs Bunny is a serial killer. It's true. It's true. British scientists have determined that eating carrots is deadly for rabbits. I kid you not. And as we all know, even this abusive man.
Carrots.
You're a big fan of carrots? No surprise. No surprise. None. Carrots are killing these rabbits, and Bugs Bunny was the person or the figure who started the myth that rabbits like carrots. Well, carrots don't like rabbits. As a matter of fact, British bunnies are suffering from everything from stomach pain to tooth decay. And by the way, what is it with Brits and bad teeth? Are there any Brits here tonight? You, sir. You look like a young Michael Caine. You do. You look like a young Michael. But the teeth, can everyone take a look? What a set of choppers, sir. You are the exception to the norm. You got some great teeth for a break. You really do. One punch from him, though, they're gone. They're gone, all right? So let him take out his anger on Hart. But getting back to Bugs and the Bunnies, which would be a great name for a rock band, Bugs and the Bunnies, I'm having problems connecting with the two of you. Getting back to Bugs and the Bunnies, the British Bunnies, I just connected with them. All right, getting back to the Bugs and the British Bunnies, so they're having all sorts of problems. They've got stomach pain, they've got insomnia, they've got depression, they've got nervous leg syndrome, and worst of all, they've got carrot breath. He has carrot breath. Holy cow. Do you want to come up here for the rest of the set? I mean, we could do this together.
I'm good.
Alrighty then. So it's bad. It's bad, and British veterinarians are saying that literally thousands of bunnies are dying every single month, true story, because their owners are feeding the pets carrots. And they're blaming Bugs Bunny. I mean, who would have thought that Bugs would become the Ted Bundy of Britain? The Pol Pot of Piccadilly Circus. See, ladies, Pol Pot was a dictator, killed millions of people in Cambodia. You familiar with him?
Yes.
It just wasn't funny. Got it. Duly noted. Duly noted. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that Bugs Bunny, let me try this one, would have been the Dexter of Downing Street? Mixed. No, it's bad. I mean, Bugs is right up there with Joe Camel, who, if any of you remember, is a cartoon character the tobacco industry created about 10 or 15 years ago to get kids to start smoking. So you've got these cute, cuddly, cool cartoon characters who, in fact, are maniacal serial killers. And they've got to be stopped. Now. You ready for this?
I'm so ready.
What's up, Doc? Your white blood cell count? Your heart palpitations? Your hopes of living to see tomorrow? That's all, folks. Literally. Now what I did there was combine the voices of Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, and the young Michael Caine. I may not be funny, but I'm versatile. How many of you guys and ladies watch baseball on TV? All right, you don't. And that may be one of the root causes that we explore later. This guy's a problem.
Can you tell me why?
I wish I could. You tell me why.
Do you watch baseball?
Are you more attracted to her than you are to him? There's a whole nother thing going on here. And let's get back to where I'm getting like a neutral response, because this thing is getting really weird over here. So anyway, watching baseball on TV, it's okay. It's like watching grass sometimes, but it's okay. My big problem with baseball on TV are the trivia questions. Who was the last Pittsburgh Pirate to hit 3 triples in a single inning? Who cares? Even the guy who hit the triples probably doesn't care. Who was the first Met named to the All-Star team? A Met, an All-Star? That's an oxymoron. Let me explain that to the Brit. The Mets are not a good team. All-Stars only come from good teams. So it'd be like a Manchester United type of deal. See, I would be interested in baseball trivia if it was about the players' personal lives. That I thought, a little soap opera-ish. So, let me give you 2 quick examples, okay? First, alright, we got a real barn burner going here. Yankees and the Birds of Baltimore, aka the Orioles, tied 2-2, and oh, here's today's Toyota trivia question. Kenny Singleton, this one's a beaut. The first Yankee pitcher to be mugged outside the old Yankee Stadium. Oh. I'm gonna gonna go back to the 1960s because God knows the South Bronx was sketchy back then. I gotta believe, based upon his first name alone, the boys in the hood went after Whitey Ford. Great guess, Kenny, but no. Right decade, wrong picture. It was Mel Stottlemyre. Mel was bopped over the head with a bottle of Ballantine beer. And here's the twist. As those of you who remember, Ballantine was the official sponsor of the Yankees in the 60s. It's amazing what you learn every day in trivia. Number 2. Mets and Cubs tied in a scoreless game now. It could go either way. And hey, ladies, it's time for the Mets Midas Muffler trivia question. Keith and Ronnie, you're going to love this one, and I don't think you're going to get it either. Name the first Met player to practice polygamy. Ronnie, it's got to be somebody from the '86 World Series team. We were out of control. No, Keith, you were out of control. No, I'm going to guess second baseman Timmy Tuffle. Ooh, great guess. Right position, wrong year. The correct answer, Juan Samuel of the 1990 Mets. In 1990, Juan hit 22 home runs, drove in 102 runs, ladies, and yes, married 3 young women. Today, Juan is married to 5 women, has 57 children, and 151 grandchildren. We could restock the entire Mets farm system just with the fruit of Juan Samuel's loins. I love that phrase, fruit of the loin, the fruit of Juan Samuel's loins. So if you guys are talking procreation after the show, you go ahead and use that phrase. It works for me. Oh, you guys made up?
If we were having sex right here.
I was hoping to charge you guys like $150 for some counseling after the show. It's already over?
She might need it still.
I do one-on-one sessions.
I'm an addict.
So am I. Yeah.
Can we talk about it?
No, you bet you we can.
Okay.
You bet you we can.
That's a problem. I really do need advice.
Well, okay, so let's go there.
Okay.
What's going on?
We've already been over how he's abusive, right?
Yeah.
He's punching
No, I saw it.
Brits in the face.
The Brits, yeah.
I don't know.
You don't like being hit. It doesn't turn you on.
No, I do like it.
You like being hit.
But I'm also into Asian women.
So am I.
Over here,
Yeah, you know what that's called?
What?
Yellow fever.
No, I
Oh yeah. Have you been through Koreatown? If you've been to K-Town, baby, you're not going to come back. If you go to K-Town, you're not going to see him again. All right, you and I at K-Town about 11 tonight. Okay, that's okay.
I'm shit-faced.
So am I.
Okay,
Not more. Final story. So let me go back to the neutral crowd here. That really is not into me one way or the other. I know. Look, yellow fever. We're all over it. Okay. Final story. My 89-year-old dad was diagnosed with glaucoma recently. Yeah. So am I. As you might expect, my dad was thrilled. He was thrilled because he lives in New Jersey, Long Branch, Half Marathon. In New Jersey, medical marijuana is legal. So my dad can smoke as much pot as he wants. It's a beautiful thing, but the supply has not caught up with the demand, so my niece has become my dad's connection. She's providing him with the ganja, or as he calls it, the Izzy. It's unbelievable. I mean, he's changed completely. When I was growing up, he was so conservative, but now when he says rush, he's not talking about Limbaugh. And when he grew up, when I was growing up, he was a great short order cook. Now he bakes brownies. And those brownies will get you baked and get you ready for K-Town. When they were growing up, my kids called my dad Poppy Pop, and now they call him Pop Pop. When they were growing up, they hated going to see their grandfather. Now they're like, let's go to Pot Pots and have some brownies. He's about to turn 90. And I said to him, Dad, what would you like? And aside from a trip to K-Town, I thought he would say, you know, a nice family get-together. He wants a bomb. And Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. And a lava lamp. Thank you very, very much.